Hi everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet this lace dress which will fit any of the animals in my Crochet Animal series. So for my dress I used a 3.5mm crochet hook and fine yarn. So thank you very much for watching and please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more crochet videos. So to begin your dress you want to start off by making a slip knot. So to do a slip knot, take your yarn and take your finger and wrap the yarn around your finger once and then twice. Then take the first loop and pull it over the second loop, and then take the second loop and pull it all the way over your finger. You then want to take your crochet hook, go in through this space and pull tight. And there you have a slip knot. And now once you have your slip knot, we are now going to make our foundation chain, and we're going to chain 33. So chain 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 33. So I have finished making my foundation chain, and now we're ready to move on to round 1 of our dress. So round 1 is just a simple round of double crochet. So we are just going to do 1 double crochet into every single chain, and we're going to do our first double crochet into the second chain from the hook. So here is the first chain from the hook, and here is the second chain, and you want to yarn over and go down into this chain, the second chain from the hook. Yarn over and pull up a loop, then yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through the final 2 loops on your hook. So now yarn over and go down into the next chain and do the same thing into this one, and then do the same thing into the next chain, 1 double crochet, and then do 1 double crochet into the next chain, and just keep doing this all the way along, 1 double crochet into each and every chain. So there I have finished working that all the way along for round 1, and at the end of this round you should have 32 double crochets, and if you do, we're ready to move on to round 2. So to begin this round you want to chain 1 and turn, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So we're going to start off by going down into this first stitch here and working 1 double crochet. So yarn over and go down into this first stitch and do 1 double crochet like that, and then into this next stitch we are going to do 2 double crochets. So yarn over and go into the next one and do 1 double crochet, and then do a second back down into the same stitch. And now into the next stitch we're going to do 1 double crochet, and then into the next one we're going to do 2. And you just want to repeat that all the way around for round 2. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way along. So I have just finished working that all the way along for round 2, and you should have worked 2 double crochets into this last stitch at the end, and we're now ready to move on to round 3. So to begin this round, chain 1 and turn, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So we're going to start off by going down into this last set of 2 double crochets from last round, so where we worked 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and we're going to work 3 double crochets in between those 2 stitches. So you can see those 2 double crochets kind of form like a little V, and we're going to go in the middle of that V, so in between those 2 double crochets, and we're going to do 3 double crochets. So yarn over and go in between those 2 stitches, so kind of in between that little V, and do 1 double crochet, and then do a second one into the same space, and then do a third double crochet like that. And now we're going to move on to the next double crochet here, so where we worked just 1 double crochet into 1 stitch, and we're going to do a double crochet into this stitch. So yarn over and go into this next individual double crochet here and do 1 double crochet. And we're going to repeat that all the way along for round 3. So we're going to go in the middle of this set of 2 double crochets here, so into the little V, and we're going to do 3 double crochets, and then we're going to go into the next individual double crochet and do 1 double crochet. Then we're going to do 3 double crochets in between these 2 stitches here, and then 1 double crochet, and just repeat that all the way along. So yarn over, go in between this next set of 2 and do 3 double crochets, like that, and then go to the next individual double crochet and do 1 double crochet. Then go in between the next set of 2, so into the little V, and do 3, like that, and then do 1 double crochet into this next stitch, and just continue to work that all the way along. So there I have finished round 3, and you should have finished off by doing 1 double crochet into this last stitch at the end. And now we're moving on to round 4. So to begin this round, you want to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to start off by doing 1 double crochet down into this first stitch here. And then we're going to go in the middle of this set of 3 double crochets from last round, and we're going to do 4 double crochets. So yarn over and go into the middle of this set of 3, so that is the second double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3, and go to the second one and do 4 double crochets all into this stitch. Like that. And now you want to do 1 double crochet into this next stitch here, and then go to the next set of 3 double crochets and go in the middle, so into the second double crochet, and do 4 double crochets. And then go to the next double crochet here, so the next individual double crochet, and do 1 double crochet, and then do 4 into the middle of this next set of 3. And we're just going to keep repeating this all the way around for round 4. So when we get to every individual double crochet, so here and here and here and here, we're just going to do 1 double crochet into that stitch, and then when we get to every set of 3 double crochets from last round, we're going to go in the middle of that set of 3 and do 4 double crochets. So we're doing 1 4 1 4 all the way along. So I'm just coming to the end of round 4, so I am working my last set of 4 double crochets at the end of the round. So I have so far done 3 double crochets into the middle of that set of 3 at the very end, and I'm going to work my 4th and final double crochet of this last set of 4 into the next stitch here, so into the very last stitch at the end of the round. So yarn over, go down into this last stitch and do your last double crochet. So our final set of 4 looks like this. We have 3 double crochets in the middle of the set of 3, so in the second double crochet, and then we have our 4th double crochet in the very last stitch at the end, so in the 3rd double crochet of that set of 3, and that just gives us a nice neat edge along here. And now we're ready to move on to round 5. So we are now on to round 5, and in this round we're going to be turning our loop, which we have here, into a dress shape. So we're going to be adding in 2 arms, a front and a back. So to begin this round, you want to chain 1, so chain 1 and turn, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in round 5, we're going to be working in sets of 5 double crochets and then 1 double crochet. So sets of 5 double crochets and then 1 double crochet. And we're going to start off by doing 2 sets. So 2 sets of 5 and then 1. So here we have our first set of 4 double crochets from last round, and you want to yarn over and go in between the 2nd and 3rd double crochet. So here we have 1 2 3, go in between the 2nd and 3rd one and do 5 double crochets all into this space, so all in between the 2nd and 3rd double crochet. So there's 1 2 3 4 and 5, like that. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet into this next individual double crochet here. So there we have our first set of 5 and then 1, and we need to now do a second set. So go in between the 2nd and 3rd double crochet of the next set of 4 and do 5 double crochets. Like that, and then do 1 double crochet into this next individual double crochet here. So there we have 2 sets, and that creates the first half of the back of our dress. And now we can move on to the first armhole, and for this armhole we are going to skip 4 sets from the previous round. So we're going to skip 1 set, 2 sets, 3 sets and 4 sets. So we're skipping 4 sets of, this would have been 4 double crochets and then 1 double crochet from the previous round. So skip, I'll go over that again, skip 1, 2, 3 and 4. And now we're going to begin working our sets of 5 double crochets and 1 double crochet for the front of our dress. So move on to the next set of 4 from the previous round here. So skip this last double crochet and yarn over and go in the middle of this set of 4. So here, yarn over, go in the middle of the set of 4, and we're going to do 5 double crochets. So like that. So there we have 5 double crochets in the middle of that set of 4, and you can see that by skipping those 4 sets from the previous round, we have created our first armhole. And now you want to do 1 double crochet into this next individual double crochet here. So there we have our first set of 5 double crochets and 1 double crochet for the front. And we need to do 4 sets in total for the front. So we've done 1 and we need to do 3 more. So just keep repeating that until you have 3 more sets. So there I have done 4 sets of 5 double crochets and then 1 double crochet. So we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that will create the front of our dress. And now we're going to move on to the second armhole, and we're going to do the exact same thing as the other one. You want to skip 4 sets of 4 double crochets and then 1 double crochet from last round. So we're going to skip 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then go to this next set of 4 double crochets here. So I'm going to yarn over and go into the middle of that set and do 5 double crochets. So like that. And then do 1 into the next stitch, and then finish off by doing 1 last set at the end here, and this is going to create the other half of the back. So there I have finished working those sets, and there we have finished round 5, and you can see we have created our little dress shape. And now we're ready to move on to round 6. To begin round 6, you want to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to start off by going down into this first double crochet here and doing 1 double crochet. So go down and do a double crochet into that first stitch. And now you want to move on to your first set of 5 double crochets here. And we're going to go in the middle of this set, so into the 3rd double crochet, and work 7 double crochets, so 7 all into that stitch. So count 1, 2, 3, yarn over, go into the stitch and do 7 double crochets. So like that. And now you want to do 1 double crochet into this next individual double crochet here. So like that. So do 1 into that next individual double crochet, and then we're going to move on to our next set of 5 and do 7 into the middle of this set as well. So into the 3rd double crochet. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around for this round. We're going to do 1 double crochet, 7 double crochets, 1, 7, 1, 7 all the way around, and do not go up into the arms, we're just working straight across. So I have finished working that for round 6, and I have done my last set of 7 double crochets in the end here. And now to finish off this round, we are going to join our work. So from now on, our dress is going to be joined at the back. We're just going to have this little opening with a button at the top. So to do that, you want to take where you finished off and then go all the way to the very start of the round and insert your hook in through the first double crochet of the round and do a slip stitch like that. And there we have joined the back of our dress, and now we're ready to move on to round 7. So to begin this round, you want to chain 1 and turn, and this chain 1 does not count as a stitch. So in round 7, we are going to be doing 8 double crochets, then 1 double crochet, then 8 1 8 1 all the way around. So you want to go into the middle of this set of 7, so into the 4th double crochet, so 1 2 3 4, yarn over, go into this stitch and do 8 double crochets all into that middle stitch. So like that. So there I have 8, and now go to the next individual double crochet here and do 1 double crochet into this stitch, and just continue to repeat this all the way around. 8 1 8 1 8 1. So there I have finished that round. So I have finished off by doing 1 double crochet here, and now we're going to finish off by doing a slip stitch into the first double crochet of the round. And now we're ready to move on to the next round. So to begin round 8, chain 1 and turn, and this does not count as a stitch. So in this round we're going to be doing 1 double crochet, then 9 double crochets, then 1 9 1 9 all the way around. So do 1 double crochet down into this first individual double crochet here, and then we're going to go into the middle of our set of 8, so in between the 4th and 5th double crochet. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, so go in between the 4th and 5th double crochet in the space between them and do 9 double crochets all into this space. So like that, and then you want to do 1 double crochet into this next stitch here, and then 9 double crochets in the middle of this next set of 8, and just continue that all the way around. So I'm just coming to the end of round 8, so I have done 1 9, and now I'm going to finish off by doing a slip stitch into the first double crochet that we worked, like that. And now we're ready to move on to round 9. So to begin this round, you want to chain 1 and turn. And this round is very similar to last round, but last round we did 1 double crochet, then 9 double crochets, 1 9 1 9 all the way around. And this round is going to be back to front, so we're going to start off by doing 9 double crochets, then 1 double crochet, then 9 1 9 1, so it's just back to front. So go to your first set of 9 and go in the middle, so into the 5th double crochet. So we have 1 2 3 4 5, yarn over, go into this stitch and do 9 double crochets all into the 5th one. So like that, so there I have those 9 double crochets, and now we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next individual double crochet here, and just continue that all the way around. 9 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 9, 1. So there, I am just coming to the end of round 9. So I did 9 double crochets and then 1 to finish, and then we're going to finish off by doing a slip stitch into the first double crochet of the round, like that. And now we're ready to move on to round 10. So to begin this round, you want to chain 1 and turn. So chain 1 and turn, and round 10 is pretty much the same thing as round 8. So where we did 1 double crochet and then 9 double crochets all the way around. So we're doing the same thing as round 8. It's just that the positioning of this round is going to be a little bit different, as now we are working into sets of 9 double crochets and not 8. So start off by doing 1 double crochet down into this first stitch, and then just like last round, we're going to work our sets of 9 double crochet in the middle of the sets of 9 from last round, so into the 5th double crochet. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do 1 double crochet into this stitch, like that. And then do a second one and keep going until you have 9. Like that. And just continue to work this all the way around. So we're doing 1, 9, 1, 9. So I have just finished working that all the way around for round 10, and then when I got to the end I did a slip stitch into the first double crochet that I worked, and now we're ready to move on to the next round. So for the last few rounds of our dress, we are just going to repeat the last 2 rounds that we did, so rounds 9 and 10. So we have just finished round 10, so now you want to repeat round 9 again, and then round 10, and then round 9, and then round 10. So we're just going to repeat each of those rounds 2 times. And those 2 rounds are very similar. They're just in a different order. So you can go back in the video and rewatch them as many times as you need to. But you want to repeat round 9, then 10, then 9, then 10. So when you get to the end of your final round, work your last slip stitch and then fasten off. And then you want to weave all of your ends nice and securely into the inside of your dress. And I decided to add a little single crochet border around the arms and the bottom. So I just did 1 single crochet into every single stitch using a 3mm crochet hook and fine yarn. So it's the same type of yarn, I just used a different colour, and I did that all the way around the bottom and the arms. So just 1 single crochet into every stitch, and then on the back you want to add some buttons to one side. So I added 2 of these little flower buttons, 1 at the top and 1 in the middle here, and then I just used the spaces in between the stitches on the opposite side as buttonholes. But you could add some little button loops if you wanted, but I just used the spaces and that made it close up nicely. And there we have finished. So this cute little dress will fit any of the animals in my Crochet Animal series. So it would fit the bear, the dog, the sheep, the rabbit, whatever animal you like. And we have finished. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it easy to follow. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more crochet videos. And in the description box below this video, I will leave a link to where you can find my Twitter and Instagram. So I always like to post updates and pictures on there, and I would love to see photos of your crochet work on Twitter and Instagram as well. And in the description box, I will also leave links to the rest of the tutorials in this series, so where you can find the tutorials for all of the other outfits and animals, and also to where you can find the written patterns. And thank you again for watching. Bye!